G'day viewers, Sepp here. What I'm going to show you today is what we use to secure our caravan, which is a Kovix locking system. So this is a bit of an old one, about 4.5 years old or thereabouts. So let's have a look inside. So what you get is the actual lock. Comes with a couple of bits. We've got a battery, because it actually does sound an alarm as well. And we've got an Allen key, which tucks in the side there, and we get a couple of spare keys. I can't remember if there's 2 or 3. It might have been 3. But anyway, and this lock can be fitted to a 50mm ball, and also a DO35 for those of you that have not seen those. So we will go out to the trailer and the caravan, and we'll fit this on and show how it works. So just the bits we've got. So we've got a key in there, that's how you sort of operate the alarm and undo it and so forth. So let's undo it. And it has a sleeve, an anti-cutting sleeve as well. And we'll undo it. So I'll show you down the bottom here. So we just undo this bolt here, and that takes the bottom off, and that's where the sound comes out when you set the alarm off. So let's unscrew it, because you also have to, if you want to put it on the 50mm ball, we have to use that. We need to sit this on, so we'll do that in a sec here too. It's just easier doing it here than out there on the ground. So there it is there. There's the little waterproof box that the battery goes in, and that's just got a little rubber cover, which we'll put that in shortly. So I'll just put that back there for a moment. So you don't have to use it with the alarm or the battery in it, you can just use it without. So that's sort of how it works. And of course, to put it back, put your screw in, tighten it up, and then that'll be set for the DO35. So now if you want to put it on the 50mm ball system, we need to add this onto it. So all we do for that is just set that in there like that. You've got to hold the bottom so that doesn't come off. Sit that in there like that. Drop the screwing down the bottom, and then we just do her up. And then that'll be ready. Put it in like that, and that'll be ready to put onto the 50mm ball. So let's go to the caravan. While that's on there now, we'll put the 50mm ball on, and we'll put it on the DO35, and then I'll put the battery in, and I'll show you that part of it works. So let's put it on the trailer. Undo it. Lock it like that, and that's it. That's how that works. So theoretically, if somebody tries to cut this off, they can't get a blade or anything in there. Of course, if you're going to use a angle grinder, well, that'd be a bit different. You're going to cut straight through all this. It doesn't really matter. So just the general, I suppose, deterrent. It works pretty well. And like I said, the alarm will go off if they try and wiggle this around too much. You'll hear it go off in a sec. So let's put it on this one. It's the DO35, so that's a 50mm ball. This will be the DO35, and we'll put it on this one, show you how that one works. Okay, so first of all, you need to get this off. Unscrew this. the battery in here. Got to make sure this rubber gets seated properly so it doesn't jam up when we put it back in there. Okay, so that's waterproof as well, so put it back in that way. Screw this back on. I think it's giving me a warning now that if we keep moving this around, it's going to go off. So I need to turn it off. Well, there it is there. That's how it works. So we'll just turn it off for a minute. Because I've been playing with it, I didn't have it turned off. So the way it fits onto here is we just put it on straight in through here. Now you can use the anti-cutting sleeve as well, it's just a bit of messing around to fit that on. So you put that in first. And there we go. That's how that works. So what you do now to turn it on is you turn this around. So it tells you now it's armed. So I've turned around, pushed the lock back on, so it's now locked. So I've moved it. It's giving me a warning that the alarm's turned on. So if I try and move it around again, that's your second warning. And it goes off. And that's how it works. So hopefully got something out of that. Like I said, it's a bit of messing around with the key. I'd very rarely use it with the alarm system, but it's there if you want it to. It's just a matter of getting the key number of turns correct. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. If you like this video, don't forget to check out Steps Adventures YouTube channel. I have heaps of videos just like this one, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see other great videos every week, and hit that bell button so you get notifications. Thanks for watching.